I met Coltrane while he's with Miles Davis, and I played some things for him that haven't, the public has never heard. It was over into blueprints of the potentials of music, electronic music, and he listened for about 4 hours, and then he decided that he would leave Miles because he said that he had had some ideas, but he had been afraid to play them. But he could see that it was all right. So he got his own combo, and that's when he began to branch out on different things. He already was moving out on some planes with Miles, but by himself he was able to move out even farther. Then I showed him some things on the spiritual realm concerning spiritual mathematics, and he learned a little of that. But after he got famous, he didn't have time to study those sort of things, and probably that's where the mistake came. In a sense, I would say, or not, well, just saying in a sense, I had been sort of bypassed by the main record companies. Yes, not sort of, but just in a sense, I mean, deliberately. And they recorded a lot of artists, and they never recorded me. So you can see, like, where the other people who playing the new thing, they're getting recorded by these big companies, but no big company has really ever recorded me. So I'm in a class by myself, as you might say, the most neglected artists in the world, because they haven't done that. I recall one time that we were playing on the same program with Coltrane and Albert Island, some more top stars in New York, and a company, Impulse, was doing a recording. When we got on the stage, they turned the recording equipment off. You see, so, and they recorded everybody but us, and they paid everybody but us. So I have really had some other kind of strange things happening to me that hasn't happened to other artists. My musician could tell you that. Some very strange things that happened to us as far as reaching people in both races, I would say. All kind of difficulties will come up that just weren't supposed to be there. Just like Stephen was saying, well, we realize what you're doing is worthwhile, but we're going to give you a hard way to go where if they ever get it, it's going to be because they want it. It's not going to be where they just get it for nothing. They're going to have to really want it. So then I would say, like in my music, black people are going to have to really investigate it and see for themselves. It's right there, so they can get it if they want it, but they should investigate it. I would say they should have an open mind for all musicians who are doing something different. I think it's time for black people to consider musicians as much a part of any evolution or revolution, anything they're doing, because if anyone tries to set up something without musicians, well, then they're not really doing things like I would say for the people, because after all, musicians are people. So how could anyone not consider the fact that they're people? And the very fact that they're playing music, which is a very difficult job. It's just like I read about Frazier, the heavyweight champion. He said that it's more difficult being a musician than being a fighter. Being a boxer. So now I think that behind that, everybody should wake up in the black race and say, what?